Who do you guys think is an S? I'm very curious as to who you think is an S. There's only one character in there right now, okay? I know there's a lot of anticipation on this answer right here. Yeah, it's Axl, obviously. We literally just spent like 30 minutes talking about how dumb this character is. Wanted to make sure the class was paying attention, right? So we've already talked enough about Soul. So let's go ahead and move on to the next character. I'm rocking with Chip in A+. I like to call him Chimp Zanuff because this character is a chimpanzee the way he's bouncing off the walls. I might be a bit biased because Zato loses to him. That's why I call the Zato Chip matchup a threesome, because it's literally just Zato and Eddie getting fucked by Chip. He closes the distance super fast. You're on one side of the screen and you're like, you know what, maybe I might make a decision. I might throw a fireball or something. And then next thing you know, you get far slashed and you're like, how did he get here so fast? His stagger pressure game and throw game is crazy. His mix-up options, he's got so many. If you know they're coming, if you have the read, you can punish a lot of them. Like, a lot of people complain about leaf grab. I'll throw Chip players a bone. If you complain about leaf grab, you really haven't labbed to punish. You can air to air it, you can jump air throw it. Now J2K, I'm not gonna tolerate any more from the jump 2K denialist. Jump 2K is stupid. That button is dumb. And I saw a video on Twitter, not trying to like call them out or anything like that. It's a great video, but they showed how everyone can anti-air J2K when their back is to the corner. Like, say your back's to the corner, Chip does J2K above you and drills on top of your head, and they showed every character in the cast anti-airing it. I applaud you for making that video. That video is great. Awesome job. Not calling you out or anything. But the problem with that video is Chip players aren't a recording that's just going to do the same jump 2K with your back against the corner under the same conditions for you so you can anti-air it. Like, no. Like, Chip players are on Adderall and 6 Mountain Dews. They're obviously going to J2K in a million different angles, jump heights. You don't, and coupled with the other options he has, such as Alpha Blade, Air Dash, his multiple double jumps, like, it's obviously not that easy. Like, yeah, if I know Chip is gonna jump 2K me and my back is to the wall so he can't jump momentum behind me, yeah, of course I can anti-air it. But that's not the problem. If jump 2K wasn't good, then why are some of the top players getting 3 jump 2Ks ran on their face in tournament? Like, are they just bad? Like, are they all just bad players? No, the button is dumb. Chip's mix-up options are great. It doesn't really matter to me that Chimp Zanuff has extremely low health, because everyone in this game basically has extremely low health. I'm looking at Neanderthal Valentine. Obviously, she has great buttons. She swings subway trains instead of normals. She bullies characters who struggle to anti-air her and counter poke her. This button, as you can see, does not have a hurt box halfway through the normal. So what this means is, if you try to counter poke this character, say I'm standing right here, right? This is where I'm chilling, and I try to 6P this, I will clash with this button, or it will completely whiff through me. So if I want to 6P this button, I have to be standing right here, and if I 6P and I miss, I get whiff punished. So for people who are like, just 6P it, I can't like be standing in a safe distance and 6P it like a normal button, like say Lost. You know, if Lost does a scalpel, I can 6P that shit from fucking 2 football fields away. It's no problem. This shit, I gotta be right next to her. And if Lord help me, if I whiff a 6P in front of Neanderthal, at least most of her damage, meterless, comes from the corner. A big part of the reason why Neanderthal's normals are like this is because of the fact that if she throws her swords, she loses the normals, right? So she has, you know, some kind of weakness, but I mean, it doesn't really feel like it a lot of the times because, you know, she's not gonna throw her swords unless she has you in the corner, so it just doesn't feel like it, but at least she doesn't get much off of it. If she hits you with slash heavy and she doesn't have meter, she gets like Daro maybe, but that's pretty much it. So her reversal super is absolutely nuts. So let's go ahead and pull this up from Alucard's stream. This shit is hilarious. Look at this. Look at this, bruh. She already did the super. It's done, and he's like, oh, she whiffed the super. I'm gonna go run up and punish that. Look at the damage. I think everyone can honestly say that they've been personally victimized by Ram Wake Up Super, so I want you to know this is a safe space for you, and we've all been there. So yeah, May. So, we got more disjointed hitboxes. So this is really important stuff to know when you're fighting these characters. This is the reasoning behind why you hate these characters. Now, again, just like with Ramlethal, Ramlethal loses her swords when she throws them, so that's why her normals are dumb. And same thing with Mei. Mei doesn't have any, like, stellar zoning ability. She doesn't have this, like, Millia or Zato crazy high-low mix without meter. She just has basically strike throw game, dolphin RPS. You know, she charges a dolphin into you. We got to play the game, rock, paper, scissors. What am I going to do? Am I going to do the plus dolphin or the fast dolphin that's negative? Even if you block the negative dolphin, it's not necessarily your turn. You think it is, but it's not really, you know? So say Mei does a negative dolphin. It's what, like -5 or something like that. But she's too far for you to punish it. So you try to like poke her with a far slash. Oh, she just 6P'd you. Okay, well, now I'm just gonna, you know, maybe I can like do like a sweep or something like that. Oh, she jumped heavied you, right? So yeah, she can bully her way in with these normals, dolphin RPS, and then once she gets in, she does ridiculous damage. Oh my god, this shit is ignorant. This shit is ignorant. You think your friend who plays Mei has good footsies. That's the crazy part. You think your friend that plays Mei, you're like, damn, man, he blows up everything I do. You're like, damn, this Mei player's footsies are godlike. Oh my god. Alright, check this out. There's sometimes situations in this game where, you know, Mei might be underneath you. Say she does a slash dolphin, and it travels towards you, and you neutral jump above her. This is a reason why you should not come down with buttons on Mei comfortably as you would other characters. You know what I'm saying? I got receipts in this bitch. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Meterless. Round start. All I did was jump back and press a button because I thought she was going to dolphin. I'm like, all right, she's going to slash dolphin. I'm like, I'll jump back and land on it. And you saw the hitbox. I can't challenge that. Look at this. Slash dolphin, close slash, close slash, close slash, close slash. Look at my health bar. Oki. That's strike throw. If I look, bro, look at that. That's crazy. She's going right there. Top 4 for me. Next, we got Millia. So this is where it kind of starts to get like debatable, right? Where people are like, I don't know, man. Look, so I know there's a lot of Millia down players. I know. You could make the argument that this character is A. You could definitely do that. But I think she's A+. I think that this character's mix-up game is obnoxious. Very, very obnoxious. I think people are just downplaying her because they don't want to see her get nerfed, and I think she's only going to get better with time. She's very hard to catch. I think, especially Millia's with good movement. Millia's with good movement that can use her double air dashes and the capel to make it so that it's hard to anti-air her. So she's just jumping around, floating around in the sky, and you're just like, bruh, you're just whiffing 6Ps below her. Like, can you please, like, hurry up and drop down? One thing that's crucial to actually fighting against Millia, though, is recognizing when her Discoki is actually fake versus when it's real. So, for example, when Millia lands a throw, she doesn't get as good of Discoki as she does off of a 2D knockdown. But she still gets, I believe she gets JH. So if she throws you and she does Discoki, JH overhead is real. And even though the other options are technically fake, if you try to disrespect her, JH will blow you up anyway, so. But yeah, no, I don't understand. Someone's gonna have to explain to me. I need a PowerPoint presentation or something on how Millia is not a good character. But yeah, so she goes right there. Next, putting my boy Zato right here. So here's the thing. So this is the struggle that I have every day with this character. So I do tight shit with Zato, and I'm like, bruh, this character is broken. I'm like, this is the best character in the game. This character is disgusting. Then I get knocked down, and I'm like, alright, this character fucking sucks. If I'm being real, I think I'm going to put him in A, just because Zato has, I think a lot of people aren't even really like that clear on just how dumb this character is. I see a lot of people underrate him, and I think it's just because there just aren't too many of us out there. So I'm going to actually show some stuff that I've done that I've posted on Twitter with him. Summon a pose, take him back. Summon a pose, take him back. Summon a pose. Oh, you pressed the button, 2H. Watch this damage. This is on Mei, by the way. This isn't Chip. Look at this. Into Oki, reset. That's meaty. got opened up. Look at this. That's 2 touches, dead. So yeah, Zato going into A, but the tournament results don't really accurately reflect it right now. He's gonna take some time to get used to, right? Give him about another month or something like that. Let Gobo get let loose and people find out more about his Zato. All right, so next up in A tier, I think that Leo's ability to bully his way in isn't bad. Like, he's got a decent air dash, he's got a decent ground dash, his 5K moves him forward, but his back turn mix is ridiculous. They were like, yo, let's give him a command grab in the back turn mix. Like, he's got so many options. It's absolutely insane. His back turn mix is stupid. Like, it's very, very hard to react to the overhead. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's head on over to Dust Loop. Startup, 18 frames. He's good, but I don't think that he's as strong as the other top characters, right? I'm gonna go with Giovanna. Gio, to me, just feels like a solid character. I've always said I feel like this character is playing Street Fighter V, but in a good way. She has a great strike throw game. She's got a lot of plus moves. She has solid damage. Her tick throws are crazy. When she goes for a tick throw, like when she does a dash throw, it looks like she literally teleports to you and throws you. It's so fast. They basically gave her the Vegito 5L from Dragon Ball FighterZ. I thought I had escaped that normal, but apparently I haven't, because oh my god. A lot of her stuff does have pretty clear weaknesses, like for example her flip kick. You can 6P it or air throw her out of it pretty easily. The drill kick is plus and it also beats projectiles, but you can like pretty easily 6P it or just super it on reaction. I feel like she's pretty balanced, right? I feel like she makes sense to be like the middle of the ground here. So next up, we got Potemkin. So normally, Potemkin goes here, right? But if it's Fab's Potemkin, then it goes here. So I do want to preface that obviously all these characters are an A, so I think they're all good characters. This doesn't mean bad, it's literally A-. I know, obviously, we all know that Potemkin's game plan is he's slow, but once he gets started, he does insane damage. I know 200 IQ analysis on the character, but I mean, what do you want me to say? It's true. It's literally true. I think Pot's good in this game. He has setups where he can legitimately murder your life bar using BRC. So he has some cool stuff. I just think that right now he has some pretty polarizing matchups, and I think he gets bullied. He either gets bullied because he has no like meterless reversal, or he just gets out neutraled. So unfortunately, I'm gonna put Pot in A-. I'm gonna go with Ino, which is super sad to me because I feel like a lot of people expected Ino to be way higher, right? I feel like everyone expected it's Ino, right? Ino is supposed to be busted. She's supposed to have crazy mix. She's supposed to be a broken character, but no, I think that Ino is actually not doing too well right now compared to the rest of the cast. I haven't seen. Now I know that Daru had a good run in the Japan 15v15, so I haven't seen that yet. So if some of you have, that's great. I have not seen it yet, but I am going to watch it later. So I'm going to be watching that later today in the stream. But for right now, I don't think that winning with a character that's not that strong instantly makes the character strong. I think that's a misconception a lot of people have. For example, they'll see like Nage win with Faust, and they'll be like, oh, Nage's winning with Faust, therefore Faust is top tier. And it's like, no. Did he do anything with Faust that other Fausts haven't discovered? Has he changed the character fundamentally? There's a difference between winning with bad tools and changing the character fundamentally to show they have better tools. There's a huge distinction there that I think a lot of people don't get, right? You can win with characters that aren't as good, doesn't necessarily mean that the character is good. Got it? Okay, cool. Ino's mobility is just a lot slower in this game, and I think it definitely hurts her and makes her harder to win with, because some matchups just tend to zone her out, and she has to take a lot of risks to get in, right? She has to use stroke, which you can punish by throwing her out of it now. I don't think it has any throw-in vulnerability at all on it anymore, does it? So it used to have throw-in vulnerability, but now you can like just throw her out of it pretty easily from what I've seen. Or you can just hit her with a low, which you could always do, but like being able to throw her out of it, since throws are 2-frame startup, which are very fast, that 2-frame startup compared to hitting like a low that might be like a 7-frame low or something, that makes a big difference in being able to stop her approach. And she doesn't seem like she gets that much off of her confirms anymore. A lot of times when Ino lands a hit, she usually has to end the combo in HCL, and it knocks them far away. There are times where she can end the combo in heavy stroke to get a hard knockdown, and then she can go for mix. And when she gets to do that, that's when Ino is strong. Nago. So I actually really like Nago now. So if you guys remember back in the beta, everyone, including myself, was like, man, Naga's trash. But Nago now, I think, is a lot better. I think he still can feel like a struggle to people that play him. Every Nago player wants to play Soul secretly. They're so close because this character does absurd damage. And they're like, wow, you know who else does absurd damage and can rush down? This character. So Nago players secretly think, man, what if I just, no one would judge me, right? If I just, you know, picked Soul. It's hard to get the Blood Rage to chill out without landing a command grab. So when he lands a command grab, it completely halts his Blood Rage gauge and drains it and allows him to kind of go ham on his moves without going into Blood Rage and killing himself. If you're not able to land that command grab because you're getting zoned out because you have no mobility, it's kind of tough because his sword normals don't really lower it that quickly. So it's like, it can get kind of rough for him sometimes. And I see even good Nagos accidentally kill themselves. So like, I know it's kind of like oh, you know, you only complain that Nago's bad because you keep killing yourself. You're right, I do that because it's fun. But like, I see like top Nagos playing serious matches and they'll still accidentally kill themselves. It happens. I actually would still like to see some type of quality of life changes to his Blood Rage. Just a little bit. I'm not asking for buffs. Just like a little like quality of life change. Maybe let him reduce the gauge a little bit more using other moves, or, you know, reduce it more on his swords or something like that. But yeah, that's how I feel about him right now. Next, Anji. Despite the fact that I put Anji this low, I think that Anji is underrated. I think a lot of people act like Anji just sucks in this game, and I don't really get it. None of these characters in this tier suck. I'm going to say that again. None of them suck at all. I don't think any of them suck. I do think that Anji is underrated right now, and I think it's just because he's so honest, and that's really what it is people hate being honest. Like, Anji players are the type of players to never tell a lie. They sign up for volunteer work and do charity because they basically volunteered to play this character. Yeah, you can blow up pretty much all of his mix-up options if you have the read, but he has so many options, it's hard. He has more options than people give him credit for. For example, he could press a button on you and then do like a little quick spin in your face, and then it makes you kind of freeze for a sec, and then he starts pressing buttons. Or, you know, maybe it's the startup of Fujin, because if you hold the H on Fujin, he spins for a bit, then does Fujin. So like, maybe you flinch and press a button and Fujin counter hits you, and this character hurts. Anji does hella damage, and if you mix up all of his options instead of just relying on just the same ones after Fujin, he's got a lot of stuff. And with meter, he gets to keep trying and keep taking his turn over and over again. So yeah, I think Anji's underrated. I think he's good. The thing about Gorilla Spin is that it's not that great. It has weaknesses, right? So for example, it doesn't go that far. So like, if you're like really far from the opponent, what is it really doing for you? You know, like, you could spin against a poke, but if you're not close enough to actually punish it, and you have to spin against the right thing, right? If you spin against something that has low recovery, then you just basically spin into a mix-up. You might as well sweep yourself and go, here, sir, here's a strike throw mix, please fuck me up. The king of honesty, actually. So we got Kai. So here's the thing. Let me change this song. You can't go wrong with Infinite Azure unless you're Smash Bros. Then you can kind of go wrong with it. The Smash Bros remix of Infinite Azure sounds like a default ringtone. I don't know who did that, but I don't think Kai sucks. I think that people are just upset that they're not like doing absurd shit like these characters up here. I mean, Kai's got strike throw mix, but why? But you could just pick these characters that have strike throw mix. I don't know, everything Kai does, you could just pick a top tier and do that plus better shit, you know? Like, he just doesn't really do anything that crazy unless he has meter. If he's got meter, then he has some mix-ups, but it's like, bro, that shit's expensive, right? Like, ain't nobody trying to spend all that cash just to do a mix-up when I could just pick Chip and fucking like bang my face on my fight stick and get mix-ups. That's kind of how I feel about Kai. I don't think he's bad. I just think that he's down bad. He just wishes that he was up like these characters. That's really all it is. Okay? Okay, so we got 2 more characters left, right? So this is the mix. So let me know if you guys get hit by this mix-up. So you gotta guess where these last 2 characters are. So it's Axl or Faust. Don't get hit now. I'm gonna give you a hint. One of these characters is in A-, one of them is in B. So I'm gonna actually say Faust is in A-, and Axl is in B. It's like, I'm just playing now. Fuck that. Nah, dude, lost his ass. This character's ass. Like I said, A- is still A. These characters aren't bad. I see a lot of people say that people are sleeping on Axl. Well, call me Bedman then, because I'm knocked the fuck out on this character, apparently. Because I don't see it. I guess I'm just going to have to get my ass beat by an Axl one day before I open my eyes. Because right now, I got crust in my eyes. My alarm's going off. I'm not paying attention. Like, I'm super sleep on this character. Again, I don't think Axl is bad at all. I'm not saying that. So no one say, oh, BrendanMushi thinks Axl sucks. I didn't say that. I just said that I don't see what makes him, like, strong, right? Like, some people are like, man, Axl's super good. When I watch Axl's play, like, for example, I was watching the Axls that made top 8 in the Levo tournaments, for example. And I also watched Chris G play him, and I was watching a bunch of Axls, and I was like, man, this character's risk reward seems fucked. Like, it seems whack. Like, so you're telling me I got a 6K, this fucking Neanderthal Valentine, and if it hits her, I get 6K, 5P into maybe Rensen, and I do, like, what, 20% of her health bar? But if this character hits me with a jump H, she can do slash, heavy slash, bounce me off the wall, end it in super, and I take like 50% of my life into Oki. Like, I don't know. Yeah, these jump slashes kind of hurt, but like, I don't know, man. I just don't see. I feel like Axl, like I said, he can be good, but I just don't see how he can be compared to the top characters, right? I mean, he doesn't have like any like crazy mix. Like, yeah, he has the command grab, but like if you're looking for it, it's reactable if you're looking for it. And because of the fact that you don't have to air FD to block anti-airs anymore, that makes him a little bit easier to chicken guard against, right? You can, and Axl has to constantly guess which way you're gonna approach. And if he guesses wrong once, you're in. Doesn't have any counters anymore. He used to have counters previously. He used to have a DP. Doesn't have that without meter. So I'm just trying to find out like why. And also he has dead zones on his normals too. Yeah, so obviously we know Lost is whack. So this character, I think if there was any changes that needed to be made to the game right now, BST Nikki, thank you for the follow. I fucks with you heavy, my guy. Thank you. So if there were any changes we were going to make to this game as far as balance, I'm not saying please patch the game, buff and nerf stuff before people get mad at me. It's not that serious. Relax. But if that were to be a thing that they did, if it was, right now, all I'm saying is theoretically, tone down Soul's damage. Don't change anything else about the character. That character is cool. You're lying if you don't think that Bandit Revolver loops are cool. You're lying if you don't think 6S into Gunflame into Night Raid is cool. You want him to stop doing that. You want him. Y'all were complaining about how there's no combos in this game. Watch Arxus take his routes away, and then y'all are gonna be like, this game sucks. Soul has no routes. Make sure you're complaining about the right thing if you're gonna complain to Arxus. Just nerf his damage or his ability to crank the risk by maybe making far slash not +2, make it 0 maybe. Because the fact that far slash is +2 is only really a problem because it cranks your risk. That's really it. Honestly, it's beatable, but it's just the fact that it cranks my risk, and my cranked risk means I die. That's the problem, okay? Chip, make jump 2K anti-airable consistently. I understand that you can record Chip doing a predictable jump 2K on you in the corner, but realistically, that shit is way too hard to anti-air. That's all I'm asking. And then Faust, I wish that Faust got more damage off of his things. The character just has to hit you way too many times. I understand that he's designed to play more of like a poke game and kind of annoy you by throwing items by turning it into Smash Bros. Yeah, I need Lost to find some damage. That's what I need him to do. Because honestly, he's cool. He's really cool. Because I get down on some Faust. I be playing some Faust sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, actually, I have some pretty funny clips of me fighting against Fausts. Yeah, I was playing against my friend who's playing Faust, and the fact that you can do shit like this to Lost is hilarious. Look at this. Look at this. Like, oh, you threw a bomb? Oop, oop, boom, ay, 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 ay. Yo, imagine helping your opponent out so much. Look, wait, what was that? What was that? Alright, look, check this out. You can't even kill Nago transforming, bro. Can't even kill him. Look at this. This shit is hysterical. Whoop. This was actually really funny because it was like he actually got hit by 2 items. So there's like a banana peel behind me, and he teleports, slips on the banana peel, and then blows up to the bomb. Like, he slips on the banana peel first, then blows up from the bomb. Like, what kind of Looney Tunes shit is this? But Foss got some sauce. That's bars. That's bars right there. But yeah, see, this was me going ham hocks on some Foss, though. I'm not gonna lie. Hammer. So here's the thing about that setup, by the way. So after Foss lands a normal throw, you can do an item toss. What is this song that's playing right now? Let me change this real quick. So after you land a normal throw, you can throw an item, and then you can react off the item and figure out what you're gonna do. So a hammer got thrown. So if you command grab them right here, if they jump out, the hammer will actually hit them for jumping out. You can see it land on him. Now they gotta take a high-low mix because the Afro extends their hurt box higher. So now they gotta take a high-low mix, right? So where am I going? Overhead, good block. And then look, the Afro is gonna blow up while I'm throwing this item so that he can't punish me for it. Watch this. Afro goes off. Now you gotta deal with this. And you gotta deal with this. Okay, I respect that. He just DP'd. I respect that. Foss with the Afro kind of looks tight though. Look, that was OD. Hold on. I gotta hype myself up. Hype me up real quick. So, throw the bomb. You know they're gonna hit the bomb. Because they have to. I think it's literally like in the programming that if a bomb is near you, you have to hit it, right? So you know they're gonna hit the bomb. So you teleport, Roman cancel, punish the bomb hit. Foss got some sauce. If you want to see some sauce, follow Nage on Twitter. Look at this. Ooh, yo, because like when you hit them with the jump D, it catches the Afro on fire, and after like a period of time, it explodes, and then sometimes you can get combos off it. So the bomb goes off, then the Afro goes off, but he does no damage. He does no damage. Look at this damage though. Look at this. Mind you, Guts is intact, but like, bruh, if that was Soul. I just would make Lost do more damage, make Soul do less damage. Oh yeah, you get a combo off this command grab with the bomb. This character is tight. He just doesn't do enough, but he's so cool in theory, right? Same with Nago. They're cool in theory. They just need maybe a little bit of help, maybe just a tiny bit, because you don't want to make him. You don't want to make him broken. Song kind of slapping right now. So. This is my current tier list. Let me know what you guys think.